जय हिंद एवरीवन। वसुदेवं सुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु। कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु। कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरु। इस श्लोक का अर्थ है कंस और चाणूर का वध करने वाले देवकी के आनंदवर्धन वसुदेव नंदन जगत गुरु श्री कृष्णचंद्र की मैं वंदना करता हूँ।
Pranam dear student, today we are going to learn new chapter, that is chapter 7, congruence of triangle. In previous semester we had learned about the triangle and all its properties. Now in this session we are going to learn congruence of triangle. Now the word congruence is new for you. So let us first understood what is the word congruence means. This word congruence means in Hindi में अगर बोले तो अनुकूल. Here in geometry if we see the congruence means the same like that, बिल्कुल उसके जैसा, बिल्कुल सेम टू सेम उसके जैसा है, ठीक है, जो उसके ऊपर फिट बैठ जाए. Now for example in your textbook if you see here you can see the stamp. Two stamps are there. These two stamps are the examples of congruence figure. In the same way, if you see more example, then you see the blade, saving blade of the same company, or you can see the letter pad or biscuits, okay, or toys which are made of the same mold. These are the few examples of congruence, okay, which means exactly the same, exactly uske jaisa. We can say to our hand. Okay, this hand, this is the exactly same which we can fold on each other. Okay, so in this way we understood that congruence means exactly same, uske upar exactly बैठ जाए. Okay, now let us see what is congruence of plane figure. Congruence of plane figure. Now for congruence of plane figure we can draw, suppose two figure here like this. Okay, this is one figure, this is my rough figure. You can draw the fair figure also. Now if you see this two figure, they are not same. Here it is rough figure, but suppose it is figure 1 and it is figure 2. So we can call it congruence if we can make a trace copy of each other. मतलब इसको उठा के अगर हम इसके ऊपर रख रहे हैं और कुछ जगह कहीं से भी नहीं बच रही है, then it is congruent figure. For example in your textbook here two figures are given, see F1 and F2, ठीक है. तो if you trace this F1 on F2, then the figure cover completely. जब वो पूरा completely cover कर लेता है, then it is called congruent. किसी भी फिगर को, किसी भी ज्योमेट्रिकल शेप को अगर आप एक दूसरे पे रखते हो, ठीक है, और वो ट्रेस करते हो, पूरा उसको कवर कर लेता है, then it is called congruent figure, or you can say congruent object. Okay, for example here this page is there, okay, this page is there, another, when you keep it on the another page वो पूरा प्लेन कवर कर लेता है, ठीक है, then it is called congruent. Okay, so in this way congruence means जनरल सेंस में अगर देखें तो कि when you trace them, okay, and place it over the other, उसके ऊपर रखते हो, दूसरे के ऊपर रखते हो, and if it cover completely, then they are congruent. Now let us see congruent of line segment. What are the congruent of line segment? We can say congruence of line segment. Now we know what is line segment. This is the line segment. For example, AB. AB is the line segment. Let us see it be 5 centimeter. Another line segment here, it is suppose PQ. PQ is also a line segment, and if it is also 5 centimeter. अगर आप PQ को उठा के AB पे रखते हो, then it will cover whole AB, है ना. अगर आप PQ को उठा के या AB को उठा के PQ पे रखते हो, then it will cover the whole or completely. These both are congruent line segment. So for line segment we can say that if two line segment have same length, अगर दोनों का सेम लेंथ होता है, if two line segment have same length, they are congruent. Or we can also say that if two line segment are congruent, they have same length. अगर दोनों लाइन सेगमेंट का सेम लेंथ होता है तो वो कॉन्ग्रेंट होती है. उसका उल्टा हम ये भी बोल सकते हैं कि अगर दो लाइन सेगमेंट कॉन्ग्रेंट है, देन उसकी लेंथ सेम होगी. इन द सेम वे हियर लेट अस सी congruence of angle. Congruence of angle. Congruence of angle. Now let us draw two angle. Here is one. Here is another. Suppose it is 50 degree and this is also 50 degree. Let this angle be angle AOB. Let this angle be angle PQR. Angle AOB, angle PQR. So here angle AOB is 50 degree, angle PQR is also 50 degree. Both are same. अगर इसको उठा के हम यहाँ पे रखेंगे या इसको उठा के यहाँ पे रखेंगे, then it will cover it completely. So we can say that angle AOB is congruent. This is the symbol of congruence to angle PQR. So for angle we can say that if two angles have same measure, अगर दो एंगल का मेजरमेंट सेम है, then it is they are congruent. Then we can say that they are congruent. Or we can say that if two angles are congruent, their measures are same. So here we have learned that if two line segment have same length, then they are congruent. Here we can say that AB, line segment AB is congruent to line segment PQ. Line segment AB is congruent to line segment PQ because they are equal, their length are equal. In the same way, here in angle, if both the angle have same measure, then they are congruent also. So if two angle have same measure, they are congruent. Or inversely we can say that if two angles are congruent, they have same measure. Okay, their measures are same. Now let us see the most important, that is congruence of triangle. Congruence of triangle. We know what a triangle. Triangle is a polygon made up of three line segment. Closed figure made up of three line segment. Let this be M, B, C. This be M, N, O. Now this is the triangle. So now let us see what is this, how it will be congruent. Okay, how this triangle will be congruent. Okay, then if two angles are congruent, if one of them is a copy of other, we exact idea of triangle. Now if two triangles are congruent, then their parts are correspondence. Parts of triangles are corresponding. We can say that if these both are congruent, means if triangle ABC and triangle MNO have same size and shape, they are congruent. अगर ये उसका same size and shape है तो they are congruent. We can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle MNO. जैसे लाइन सेगमेंट में हमने किया था कि इफ देयर लेंथ इज इक्वल दे आर कॉन्ग्रेंट, एंगल में उसका मेजर इज इक्वल देन दे आर कॉन्ग्रेंट। ट्राइंगल में अगर उसका लेंथ सेम साइज एंड सेम शेप है देन दे आर कॉन्ग्रेंट। ओके, नाउ if these two triangles are congruent then their corresponding parts are always equal, their corresponding parts are always same। see, so we can say the corresponding parts अगर हम देखें तो फर्स्ट पार्ट्स ऑफ ट्राइंगल देखें तो पार्ट्स ऑफ ट्राइंगल में 3 vertices, 3 sides and 3 angles। so we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle MNO। so अगर आप इसको उठा के इस पे रखते हो या MNA को उठा के ट्राइंगल ABC पे रखते हो then we can say that A fall on M, A M पे fall करेगा, B fall on N, C fall on O। so in the same way we can say that AB fall on MN, AC fall on MO and BC on NO। in the same way if we see the angle then angle A इधर आएगा, एंगल B इधर आएगा, एंगल C इधर आएगा। so these are their corresponding part and they match one another are equal। ये जो corresponding part है वो सब equal हो जाएंगे। so in these two congruent triangles we can say corresponding अगर इनके corresponding parts देखें हम then if we see the vertices, let us begin from vertices। A is correspondence to M, in the same way B is correspondence to N and C is correspondence to O। vertices is done, then sides, side AB is correspondence to, we can say side AB is correspondence to MN, BC is correspondence to NO, ये BC और NO is correspondence and AC is correspondence to MO। now for corresponding angles we can say corresponding angles also here। so angles if we see angle A is correspondence to angle M, angle A correspondence to angle M, angle B is correspondence to angle N, angle C is correspondence to angle O। so in this way if two triangles are congruent to each other then these are their corresponding parts। okay, so they have 3 corresponding vertices, 3 corresponding sides and 3 corresponding angles। so in this session we had learned about the congruence of plane figure, congruence of line segment, means when two line segments have equal length they are congruent to each other। in the same way we had learned about congruence of angles, that is if two angles have same measurement they are congruent to one another। we had also learned about the congruence of triangle, that if the two triangles have same shape and size then they are congruent, and if two triangles are congruent to each other then their corresponding parts are equal, then we had also find out the corresponding parts are like this। ABC is, if ABC is congruent to triangle MNO, ये देखना सीरीज ABC तो MNO, ABMN, BCNO। so in this way these are the corresponding parts। now let us see exercise 7.1। complete the following statement। question number 1 is complete the following statement। first one, two line segment are congruent if we have learned that two line segment are congruent if they have same length. Two line segments are congruent. We had done here only if two line segments are congruent if they have same length. So this is the answer of first question. Now among the two congruent angle, one has measure of 70 degree. The measure of other angle is also 70 degree because we had studied that two triangles are congruent, their measure is equal, same. When we write angle A is equal to angle B, we actually means measure of angle A is equal to angle B, मतलब उनका जो measure है that is same, तो measure of angle A is equal to angle B. Now question number 2 is give to real life example of congruent shape. You can say of bread or biscuits. Okay, biscuits are also a congruent shape. So in this way you can give so many examples. So this you can do by yourself. Then question number 3. Let us do question number 3. In question number 3 it is given that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle FED. Here it is given triangle ABC is congruent to triangle FED. Two triangles are here, for example ABC, and here it is triangle FED. So two triangles are there. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle FED. Now under the correspondence ABC, now correspondence is given ABC is correspondence to FED. Write all the corresponding congruent part of the triangle. So now we have to write corresponding congruent parts of triangle. So we can write corresponding congruent parts. Corresponding congruent part. So in this way we can write here corresponding congruent part. So first we can write vertices, then we can write sides as we had done in example, and then angles. So corresponding congruent part, vertices, sides and angle. So vertices here, A is congruent with F, B is congruent with, B is correspond with E, and C is correspond with D, FED. So C is correspond with D. Now in the same way side we can say AB is correspondence with FE, then BC correspondence with ED, BC correspondence with ED, AC correspondence with AC there, so we can say FD. Now angle, so angle A correspondence with angle F, angle B correspondence with angle E, and angle C correspondence with angle D. So in this way, these are the corresponding congruent part of triangle ABC and triangle FED if they are congruent. Now question number 4 says, if triangle DEF is congruent to triangle BCA, if triangle DEF is congruent to triangle BCA, write the parts of triangle BCA correspondence to. Now here we have to write the part. Let us first draw the two triangles which are congruent. For example, this is the two triangle congruent, D EF. Here it is, suppose BCA. These are the two triangle congruent. Now first we have to write here angle E. We have to write the parts that are correspond to angle E is correspondence to. Here first we also need to see here this is correspondence as DEF, correspondence as BCA. ये है उनका correspondence. So angle E correspond to angle C. Second is EF, line segment EF. This line segment should be correspondence to CA, line segment CA. Then third one it is angle F, yani this one correspondence to angle A. Angle F is correspondence to angle A. Then fourth one DF is correspondent, this should be correspondent to BA. So this is the answer of question second. Angle E is correspond to angle C, EF is correspond to CA, angle F to angle A, and DF to line segment BF to BA. So here we end our exercise 7.1. Here we have done all this. Question number 2 you can do by yourself. No need to do it in notebook, do it in textbook only. Thank you.